Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody! Out of the big thematic crossover decks on BGG, you've got Adelphophage doing Venture Brothers, you got me doing My Little Pony, and you've got the excellently named Xander doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I have to admit I don't really know anything about. I've seen all of one episode, and it was the musical episode, and it was the best hour of TV that has ever been produced, so I've never really needed to see anything else. But we've got some villains, we've got some heroes, I know he's working on an environment. The decks that have been put out so far you can find on Adelphophage's archives. I'll make sure to link that in the description. So, today, we're going to be fighting Angelus. He's a vampire. He kills people, I guess. He's a soulless killer. It looks like he's Buffy's nemesis, judging by the nemesis icon there. And then for my hero, I've picked Xander, who is like the normal guy. He's the guy without any, like, powers. I like this little pencil icon. Like, what's with that? I have to mention, too, these cards freak me the heck out because they're using screenshots from the show, which means it's like people. It's not cartoons. I don't get it. But coming along with him is, of course, consummate vampire hunter Fnatic. Knife, because sure, she'll kill a vampire. I grabbed the Knight. And Lady of the Wood, because I wanted to play Lady of the Wood. For the environment, I didn't want to play in the Court of Blood because I figured that'll have a lot of synergy, so I just rolled up the Final Wasteland because who cares. Alright, let's take a look at Angelus. His max HP is 100 because we're playing with 5 heroes. He starts the game, Soulless Killer side up. We search the villain deck for Fixation and put it under the villain character card. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until Spike or Drusilla is revealed. Put that card into play, shuffle the other cards into the villain deck. I got Drusilla. I don't know who that is. Gameplay. Increase radiant damage dealt to Angelus by 1. Oh boy, Fnatic's going to have a field day. In the villain turn, he deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 melee damage. Whenever a vampire deals damage, it regains 3 hit points, and he is a vampire. When Fixation enters play, he flips. So that sounds pretty straightforward. Drusilla do. When this card enters play, if Spike is in the villain trash, put him into play. Increase radiant damage dealt to this card by 1. Of course, she's a vampire. Doesn't look like one. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. The next time that hero target would deal damage, prevent that damage. Oh my, that's going to be interesting. Alright, so Angelus starts us off with actually Spike. Okay. From what little I know of this deck, having both Spike and Drusilla out is a bad idea. Card enters play if Drusilla is in the villain trash, put her into play. I guess this means that I can kill them both off, and then they won't come back, theoretically. He takes extra radiant damage. Then the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 melee damage. Ow. Okay, so we're going to probably want to kill him first. Alright, so Angelus hits the highest for 5. That's the Knight. Drusilla, it's the highest for 3. We'll make that Fnatic because she's probably going to do multiple damage instances. And then Spike hits the highest for 5. Pretty straightforward. Off to a good start. Alright, what can Xander do? I actually have no idea. Okay, we'll play Manipulate Ally. One other player reveals cards on the top of their deck until they reveal 2 one-shots. That player puts one of the revealed one-shots into play. You choose any targets for that card. Less of a problem when I'm controlling both heroes. That player shuffles the remaining cards into their deck. So we're going to go ahead with Fnatic because she's going to be doing all the radiant damage. Let's do Divine Sacrifice. So the first one going to Angelus is going to be prevented, and then she'll hit the 2 other vampires for 2 each. And their damage is redirected to her until the start of her next turn, which is coming up. Alright, I love Xander's power. Standing back, another player may use their innate power now. So we're going to have Fnatic go ahead and hit Spike for 1 melee and 2 radiant damage. This'll be easy, he said. Brutal Censure. I'll hit Spike for 3. Card. And then I'll hit him for... Now, you know what? I'll go ahead and hit Drusilla for 3. Not waste that damage. Well, speaking of wasting damage, Battlefield Experience. I'll just go ahead and kill Drusilla. And then that's destroyed. And Knife draws a card and can play a card. Yeah, I'll play that. And draw. Alright, Knight, what you got? Oh boy, Champion of the Realm. So I'm going to search for a one-handed equipment card. That's going to be a short sword. Select a hero target until the start of your next turn. Increase damage dealt by that target by 1. We'll make it Fnatic. I think picking her for this fight might make it go really fast. And then the Knight is going to hit Angelus for 3. Okay, I'm going to start with Fire in the Clouds and have her deal 3 fire damage to Angelus. And then because her base power is she can deal 1 damage of any type, she'll deal 1, make that 2 radiant damage, and kill Spike. That worked out pretty well. If nothing else, Angelus is not going to heal up to full, which is what I was trying to do there. Alright, Final Wasteland. Unforgiving Wasteland. Nothing else happens. Vampire Servant. It's a vampire. Card is played from the top of the villain deck. Play the top card of the villain deck. Oh, okay. Feast of Blood. 1 shot. Move a vampire from the villain trash into play. That should say the villain trash. I'm going to put Drusilla out because... Oh, it doesn't matter because when she enters play, she brings Spike back. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Okay. I get it now. Each vampire in play deals the highest HP hero target 4 melee damage and heals 3. That's a vampire too. Yeah, ooh, that's 4 instances of 4 damage. Ow, I hope there's not too many of those, because that sucked. What else does the Vampire Servant do? Takes extra radiant damage, deals the hero target with the second highest HP, 3 melee damage. Okay, so she's a crappier version of Drusilla. Okay, Angelus is going to hit the highest for 5 and heal back to full. That's a butt and a half. So I think we need to concentrate on him a little bit more. And Drusilla hits the highest for 3. The Knight, prevent his next damage. And Spike hits the highest for 5. I guess it'll be Xander. Why not? Inspiring Speech. Each other player draws a card, and each hero other than Xander gains a hit point. If it's not obvious, Xander is meant to be a support character. And he'll go ahead and let... Okay, Knight can take care of his own damage dealing issues. We'll go ahead and let Fnatic use her power again. So she's going to do 2 melee, 3 radiant. We'll hit Angelus, because we learned our lesson. Okay, Holy Nova. That's 3 to everything. And then, I could kill Drusilla at 5 damage, or I could beat the snot out of Angel. Killing Drusilla is a good idea. Okay. Oh, Amplified Combatant. That's a good idea. So Knife will hit Angelus for 4, and the others for 2. And then she'll hit Angelus for 3. That's a little better. Now we're actually making some progress. Okay, Fnatic's +1 goes away. The Knight will use Swift Strikes. He'll aim for the Vampire Servant first, which will miss, and then he'll hit Angelus for 2. And then he'll hit Angelus for 3. Fire in the Clouds. And then she'll go ahead and kill the Zombie Servant with 2 radiant damage. Zombie Servant, Vampire Servant, excuse me. Vampires and zombies are not the same. Alright, Final Wasteland. Jersey Devil. Darn, it's hitting the 2 lowest for 4 each. Could have had it remove Spike from the game. Spike and Xander. Okay, Angelus. Personal message. Was it good for you too? Oh, if fixation is not in play, put it into play from beneath the villain character card. Oh dear. So he's gonna flip. Fixation ongoing. Soon. This card is indestructible. Place this card next to the hero character card with the highest HP. That hero is fixated. He is going to fixate on Knife. Increase damage dealt by Angelus to that target by 1. Oh dear. If that target is incapacitated, put this card beneath the villain character card. So he's going to flip Supernatural Stalker. Okay, so he kind of becomes Greaser on his backside. So he takes an extra 1 radiant damage. In the villain turn, he deals the fixated target 5 melee, and the vampires still heal. Darn, I was hoping that would go away. The fixated hero is incapacitated by Angelus. Reveal cards on the top of the villain deck until a vampire servant is revealed and put that card into play. Oh, that's cool. Shuffle the remaining revealed cards into the villain deck. Remove that hero's character card from the game. Oh, shit. The fixated hero is incapacitated. Flip. Okay, so the only way to get him to stop being fixated is for the heroes to kill Knife. We'll worry about that when it comes. Let's see what else. The fixated hero discards all but one of the cards in their hand and cannot deal damage until the start of the next villain turn. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm gonna keep a prime punch. Okay, wow. Alright, so he hits her for 6, heals 3, and then Spike's gonna hit the highest for 5, and he heals 3. Okay, I can leave him in play, and the New Jersey Devil will remove him from the game for us. That I'm cool with. Pep Talk. One other hero regains 3 hit points. That'll be Knife. The player may destroy a card in their play area. If they do, they regain 2 more hit points. That's not going to happen. So let's see. At this point, our options are 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage, and 2 damage. So we'll have, okay, not Knife. We'll have Fnatic use her power. Hit Angelus for 3 and draw a card. Oh man, that is a cool card. Holy crap. Alright, time for Absolution. So I can hit him for 4 radiant damage. Knife is going to skip and draw 2, because that was kind of a major blow. I'll put out a plate helm. Buckling up is a good idea. Draw card. I always forget to do that. He'll hit Angelus for 3. Enchanted Clearing. Reduce damage to Lady of the Wood by 1. We're going to do that. He'll hit him for 2 radiant. Okay. Final Wasteland, what you got? Oh dear. Okay, so the New Jersey Devil hits Spike for 4 and removes him from the game. Also hits Xander. That's a problem. Oh no, actually, I was wrong. The first one hits the plate helm and removes it from the game. The second one hits Xander and the Knight. That's the problem. We need to do something about this. The Judge. Demon. Reduce all damage dealt to this card by 4? Oh, this guy. This guy. At the start of the villain turn, the Judge deals each non-vampire, non-demon target 2 infernal damage. Hero is incapacitated in this way. The Judge brings about Armageddon. Game over. Oh, well, luckily I have someone who can destroy 4 hit point targets. Okay, oh yeah, Knife can do damage again. She's going to take 6. He heals 3, and that's the start of the villain turn. Okay, I'm probably going to pick him up and throw him in a Jersey Devil. Outside the spotlight, whenever a card, so a card, not a play phase, whenever a card would cause you to play a card, use a power, or draw a card, and we have another player gain that benefit instead. That's fantastic. That is amazing. Okay, we're going to continue having Fnatic do 4 damage to Angelus. Alright, final dive. Kill the judge, because holy crap. And yeah, I'm going to throw him at one of those New Jersey Devils, because those are kind of a pain. And hit Angelus. We're giving about as good as we get. I don't have much time to dally, so we're going to energy burn and hit him for 4 and 3, and 3 more. Almost at half. Heavy swing. Knight deals a target 4 melee damage. Let's kill a Jersey Devil. Good idea. And then hit Angelus for 3. Now he's at half. I will play Nobility of Dusk. Once per turn, when Lady of the Wood would deal damage, you may increase that damage by 2. So I'm going to deal Angelus 4 radiant damage. Now suddenly Lady of the Wood is also doing 4s. Alright, final Wasteland. Okay, everybody's gonna take 1 except for Lady of the Wood because she's smart. Always watching, ongoing. This card enters play. Each player discards a 1-shot, specifically a 1-shot. Oh, Knight's only got 1. Dang, Lady's only got 1. Reburn, Shield Drop, Brutal Censure. Darn, I wanted to use that. Oh, okay. If fixation is not in play, put it into play. Start of the villain turn, Angelus regains X HP, where X is the number of cards in the fixated hero's trash. Okay, we can do something about that. He will hit her for 6. So Knife is not going to survive another round, and he heals 3. So we need to kill her before he does, or we're going to lose her incap abilities. So if we can get her down to 1, Skunk Ape will take her out, and since she's technically not destroyed, she won't be removed from the game. I like this. Overprotective. Play this card next to another hero. Whenever the target next to the hero is dealt damage, Xander deals the source of that damage 1 melee damage. Play this next to the Knight. I was thinking I'd put it next to Fanatic, but she self-damages a bit, so we don't want to work. Fanatic will go ahead and hit Angelus for 4. Okay. Consecrated Ground. Drop Always Watching, and hit and hit him for 4. I mean, at this point, Knife is going to take 1 from the Skunk Ape, unless somebody kills it, at which point Angelus will kill her on his turn. So, we're going to have to get her down to 3. Okay, primed punch. We'll do 2 and 2. The Knight is going to play another short sword, and he's going to hit Knife for 4. This is a really weird thing that we have to do now. I have one thing that I can do. Suncast Mantle. Increase damage dealt by Lady of the Wood by 3 as long as her HP is 5 or less. Well, that's not going to happen for power. Lady of the Wood deals herself 1, 0 fire damage, and 1 target 4 fire damage, so we're going to kill Knife. Sorry, Knife. That's what you get for being beautiful. When the fixated hero is incapacitated, he flips back over, and that goes beneath the villain. So now my question is, how often can he do that? Okay, Skunk Ape hits everybody. Oof. Xander's not doing too hot. Rat Beast hits the second highest for 4. That is Lady of the Wood. I should have put Overprotective on her. Okay, Angelus. True Love's Bite. Oh, shit. Fixation is not in play. Put it into play from the villain character card. Oh, boy. That's going next to Fnatic. Hitting. Angelus deals the fixated hero 5, 6 melee damage. Hey, she's got Undaunted in her hand. That's a good thing. Flips. He'll heal 3 more and hit her for 6 more. Oh, crap. Do I have a way to keep her from dying, is my question. Okay, Battlefield Tactics. That'll help. Put this card next to a target. Increase damage dealt by the target next to this card by 1. Good. Reduce damage dealt to the target next to this card by 1. Also good. Start of your turn, destroy this card. Okay, so it's going to be a 1-round protection. I think in this case, Undaunted is my best play because it will mean she can stick around another round, probably. Xander will let her use a power, so she'll hit him for 5. Okay, Undaunted. That will help with those big-ass hits. Hit him for 5. Use a power, play a card, destroy an ongoing. Use a power and hit him for 5. Another Plate Helm. I wish I had a way to move Overprotective now, because it's like, Lady of the Wood would be useful, Fnatic would be very useful. Knight's not taking any damage at this moment, but he'll hit Angelus for 4. Meadow Rush. Oh yeah. Draw a card. Search your deck for a season card, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck, and you can play a card. We're going for Summer, baby, because Summer is the best season. Increase fire damage dealt by Lady of the Wood by 2. So I'm going to use Suncast Mantle. I'm going to hit herself for 3, reduced to 2, so it's a good thing I don't have Overprotective on her, so she hits herself for 2. And she's doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fire damage. That's worth 2 self-damage. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're beating on Lady. Okay, Skunk Ape. Use that for its purpose. Ooh, Fnatic takes nothing. The Rat Beast goes after Angelus for 4. And then the Knight, and he'll kill the Plate Helm and remove it from the game. Okay, Angelus, do your worst. Vampire Servant. Everything you love. If fixation is not in play, put it into play. Each hero that is not fixated destroys one of their non-character cards. Oh crap. Well, we'll get rid of Overprotective and drop a short sword. Oh, I just got Fallout. Oh, I don't want to get rid of any of these. I'll get rid of Summer. Then the fixated hero deals themselves X psychic damage, where X is the number of cards that were destroyed this way. Oh shit, so 3, 4, which doesn't hit that threshold, 3. I may have played this wrong. Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't heal anything from that. He is going to hit her for 5, 6, reduced to 4, reduced to 3, and then he heals 3. Okay, so Lady of the Wood can finish her off, or actually we can let the Skunk Ape finish her off. That will work this time. Vampire Servant hits the Knight. Go figure. Go figure! And Xander can't even punch her. Okay, Battlefield Tactics goes away. Extra instances of damage are always better than increased damage, so I'm going to play Flare Gun on Xander himself, although, man, that would be better than Suncast Mantle, wouldn't it? Well, not at the moment. He's going to play that, and he's going to use it to deal a target 3 fire damage. Except, actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have had... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, Fanatic thinks she can finish this off. Smite the Transgressor, 2 damage. Absolution, 4 damage. Exorcism, 1 melee. And we win. That was pretty nuts, though. I like how much you have to focus on him, because if you don't, he's going to keep healing himself, and then you have to kill your friends so they don't turn into vampires. That's really cool. When you seriously have to kill your teammates so they don't turn into vampires. That's amazing. Otherwise, he's fairly straightforward. It's pretty hard, but doesn't hit a lot, and that's probably because of the healing thing. You know, if he was hitting even 2 targets around, he'd be healing 6 HP, and that's ridiculous. So that's Angelus. As for Xander, he's a really cool support character. He supports in ways that nobody else does, like not even Magnificent Mara does what he does, and I thought he was pretty neat. I don't know that I'd want to play him as my sole hero, but then I never want to play Mara as my sole hero either, so he's in good company, and that's your lot. As far as other Buffyverse decks, there's Buffy, obviously. She's being worked on right now. There's a Graveyard of some sort being worked on as an environment. Dark Willow is a villain who's already been finished. She's in Adelphaphage's archives, and then there's another one called like the Gentleman or something. I don't remember what that was. But yeah, if you are a Buffy fan and a Sentinels fan, be sure to check these out. As always, Tabletop Simulator and the Reavers Sentinels and Cauldron DLC are not licensed Greater Than Game products. Please support the official release. Flip. And then for the environment, I didn't really want to play in the Court of Blood because I have a feeling that will have a lot of